While it was necessary for men, in Aristotle's phrase, to come together in cities in order to lead the good life, those cities, by virtue of coming together of men, would become places of pollution and congestion. The contribution of the industrializing 19th century was to bring even more people together in even higher
factories and mines, all more than factory acts and similar legislation. Sanitary and ventilating techniques had to be renovated and improved by radical inventions.
The pollution of
The length of the working day required an unprecedented provision of artificial light,
and the matching pollution
attendant
of the
fire.
indoor atmosphere by human respiration.
Even in structures above ground like shops and offices,
Both serve to aggravate problems that would have been almost intolerable without them.
Dissect. What is it to dissect? It's a medical term, is it not? Medical. Yes, medical. Ah, those medical men, they're back again, and so
In
here
Liverpool,
we are,
for
back
instance,
again with
a
Dr.
Dr.
Drysdale and
and a
Dr.
Dr.
Haysworth,
Hayward both built
conducting
houses
their
in the
experiments,
1860s,
constructing their
whose
novel
whole design
houses,
turned
and
around
revolutionizing ventilation.
ventilation and heating. J.J. Drysdale was the pioneer.
1. Fresh air intake.
Sanborn House of
2.
1860.
Settling chamber and basement.
John Hayward's
3.
house,
Heating
like the
coils.
one in Grove Street,
4. Air passages in lobby floors. 6. Extract above gas lamp. 8. Foul air down duct. 7. Foul air chamber. 9. Foul air chimney. 10. Flue from kitchen range.
The use of an ascending-descending convection duct of this sort, powered by waste heat, in this case from the ever-burning kitchen range, was a pretty common form of air extract in the era before suitable things.
But what are they really doing? Well, I suppose Banham tells us right out on the first page of his 3rd chapter.
The word atmosphere is to be read literally.
Atmosphere. Well, I suppose they were constructing atmospheres then. And what do you think of that? Poetic nonsense? Perhaps. No? Well, there's certainly more to it. The word atmosphere derives from the Greek word atmos, meaning smoke, steam, or vapor. It is in this 3rd sense as vapor, which deserves our utmost attention. Upon hearing the word vapor, I should hope we have not yet forgotten our good medical friend Conrad Meyer and his demonology of bad air, exposing the carbonic acid and water vapor as the leading antagonists to our respiratory health.
Even when the two worst offenders in the vitiation of air had been finally exposed, carbon dioxide and excess humidity, neither was as susceptible to easy measurement, and the two first impacts on the human senses were normally the smell and the draft.
But this water vapor is two-faced. If out of control and when left to its own devices, it's a venomous miasma.
It was not a gross industrial pollutant that caused it, but the mere presence of breathing human beings in a closed space.
But when subject to mechanized control, the very same water vapor can be a courier of ablution and regeneration. The 17th and 18th centuries bring about the effects and the aftermath of the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. And in all their mutual malignance, the Protestants and the Catholics could at least agree on one thing. Nakedness was sin and should be feared. Even in this disquietude, our star actor, Vapor, never does exit the scene. And again, just as in the story Banham tells us, medical men proved momentous in socio-technological revolution. for it was in English doctors demonstrating the therapeutic effects of cold water bathing alongside Jean-Jacques Rousseau's enlightened battle cry, "Back to nature," which will pave way for hydropathy in the romantic milieu of the 19th century, when the vapor bath's infinite superiority was realized over that of regular warm water bathing. And so comes the 19th century, and Gideon has caught up with Banham. Caught up purely in the chronological sense, because their two water vapors are still at odds with each other. Banham's, the most polluted, and Gideon's, the most life-giving. How do we reconcile the contradictory but congruent vapors of the 19th century?